Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of April, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, celebrating the new astrological year and the Aries season we have been on. This reading is called What's New Behind the Corner, and it focuses on the theme of change, new opportunities, new beginnings manifested during this time for us. So if you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Pisces, definitely very interested and invested in forging here a new path, one that seems to be more fulfilling and more passionate and creative. So you're very much looking up here for the future. Some of you are ready to commit to a greater cause. So this greater cause will vary depending on your own personal situation, but it feels like there's a strong indeed calling for whatever this new opportunity, new direction some of you will be taking. A very strong calling this has, and for some of you it's very emotional and sexual and romantic. So definitely for many of you this could be an inspiring relationship that is really stripping you of all of your previous knowledge. So some of you are in a relationship or about to move into one that really undresses you, not only literally, sexually speaking, but also in terms of how you have been, experiencing love, how you have been relating. There's an absence of real depth and meaning to some of the relationships some of you have been in. And this one that is indicated here, for those of you that this will be obviously about a new relationship, it's so different and unusual from any other. So the nakedness is representative as well of the unexperience, the lack of experience that this situation has for you. Because as a lover, some of you Pisces, as a lover, and all that entails, you will be adapting to a new energy, a very, passionate, interesting one. Definitely the attraction and the level of interest is high to pursue this. But I also feel like some of you are deeply afraid of getting it wrong. So I feel like some of you Pisces really have here sexual issues. So it could be sexual insecurities. It could be that some of you, again, it could just be a relationship that has some, particular points to it, details that are unusual for you, and you don't know if you're going to be able to uh, basically do a good job in terms of this relationship. Now, not for all of you, this is going to be about love. For some of you, it's about a path. It's about choosing to move in a direction that for you is unknown. So that fear of not getting it right is still present, but you're so excited about it. The level of excitement is helping you, cross that fear, is helping you transmute whatever insecurities you have and just try it. You have an energy that is like a moth to the flame. So for some, indeed, there's a little bit of a warning that there's a situation that is very fascinating and alluring for some of you, but because of the unknown level that it carries, there might be things about it that you're not seeing, and so not prepared, and so not careful. There could be things in the dark about this path that requires caution, particularly because of this fire energy. So it's like something that can have there could be a risk to this. Okay, I'm not going to say that it's 100% safe this journey, this relationship, this new job, this new whatever it is for you. Not lying here, for some, this is not 100% safe, particularly because you have the Seven of Swords in your challenge. So there might be things you don't know that you should know before you move into it. But I feel like the caution that this message portrays for Pisces, that is meant for some of you to receive, is exactly that. If you can't fight it, if you can't, if you can't, how you call it, sacrifice your desires, if you can't stop yourself from doing whatever this is, because this is about action. Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, this is about you taking an action. So if you can't stop yourself from doing something that feels tempting, just move in that direction, because the attraction, it's a level of attraction here that is so strong that it's going to pull you in. There's an event, a person, something that is just going to pull you in into finding this, into experiencing this. But Pisces, as you are moving into it, use your discernment and your wisdom as best as possible. And I feel like there are things that this new moon in Taurus that we're going to have next week, I believe. The new moon energy is this point of attraction that I'm speaking about, where something, you'll be drawn into an experience that has all of this type of qualities to it that I was just explaining. And the Seven of Swords, especially in a challenge position, points of possibility here of some red flags that you're dismissing. It points the possibility to lies, deception, cheating, not knowing everything, and avoidance. It points to a possibility of an energy of secrecy, hidden agendas, and just, being kept in the dark about factors. And I feel like it's in a challenge position because it will not be yet. Whatever is in the dark for you, Pisces, particularly Pisces that are dealing with Libras, for some reason I feel here a strong energy of Libra, a Libra influence. But whatever it is, it might not be just yet in mid-April that you find out what the Seven of Swords represents to you. For some, this could also be that you're keeping something secret, an intention of yours, a desire of yours. There's a temptation in your life that you're trying to manage and control, that you're trying to move beyond it, so you don't, again, fall for it. But the indication is that you might fall for it during mid-April, not because there's something here. Your energy is very intriguing because it's so complex and so dual. Because in one side, this feels like a faded energy. This feels like an experience that you have to go through, and a part of you will feel that very deeply, and yet it's something that you should use restraint, caution, and attention. Do not trust blindly, and those two things seem so contradictory, so at conflict with each other, because they are. And there's a situation in your life where this conflict will be felt, a part to it that feels so good and yet so wrong. You know what I mean? And I feel like for some of you that have been trying to successfully move away from cheating tendencies, cheaters, lying, and liars, you're in a good path for it, okay? So the things that you have been trying to be better at when it comes to your own behavior, or when it comes to your own addictions, I feel like you're moving in a positive direction during mid-April. But this is a choice also for some of you Pisces. There's a choice of you doing better, repenting here from some scenes, and again, walking naked into a new journey, naked being truth, a new journey where, real passion, real satisfaction will be found in love, in work, in your spiritual path. There's a love passion here. So, but how this passion is lived, how this passion is dealt with, that's the big question here, is to use this power, to use this energy responsibly. And if this is coming on your side, is it being your choice to use this responsibly? But there's two cats here, so most likely this will be about a relationship. But as I was saying, if this is coming from your end, I feel like you will have the strength and the courage to really leave behind a bad energy, okay? An energy that you either have been a part of or you know about and you don't identify with, and you want to move to a more healthy relationship path. For some of you, again, the challenge with the Seven of Swords might be that for some, you want to you might want to run here from an experience that is too intimidating, that is too threatening for you. It's like, as I was saying, you might run from something, or try to run from something during mid-April, just to bump into it. The more you run, the more you confront it with that. So if that happens, that's the sign you need that it's kind of a faded energy. There's something about that needs to be understood, because if we keep trying to run from something and that same very thing still finds a way to find us, that's the message you need, that the universe is speaking to you through that person, through that opportunity, through that feeling, through that whatever. There's something about it that you're looking at, or that you're not looking at, that needs to be looked deeply. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And please keep doing so. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.